Hey guys, so I'm going to do a quick explanation on MyFitnessPal. Now, if you've never used it before, what's going to happen is you're going to open it up, you're going to make an account. MyFitnessPal is going to ask for your goals. It's going to ask how much weight you want to lose or gain, how many times you're training, stuff like that. It will then generate a generic calorie target. Now, if any of you have actually followed my programs or read my Instagram posts, you'll know the calculations that I give to work out your own calories. So what I want you to do is stick to the ones that you worked out for yourself, not to MyFitnessPal. It might be similar, but theirs is more just a generic computer, where yours is, you kind of worked it out based on your activity levels and where you currently are. So what you want to do to change your goals is, if you see here, so this is mine, for example. Now, let's say I want to change my calories. So what I do is edit. Let's say I want to go 2,500. Just type that in. Now you can see these change slightly. Now with the basic package of MyFitnessPal, the free one, you can't change the macros individually, but you can change the percentages. So if you worked out your macros, just try and align them roughly with the percentages. So let's say I wanted less carbs, 25%. Obviously I'm 5% short now, so I might add that to fats, 35%. Save changes. So you see that's 100%, 40, 35, 25. So these are my goals, okay? These are my targets. Calories, macros, save. Now, how do we add food? So what we do is we go to food. And what we'll do is, I'll tell you what I'll do. Prepare for later. So I'm just going to go back to last year because I know that's when I filled out a lot. Okay, so how to add a food. Click add food to your meal. Now we're going to stick really something simple here. So let's say I had porridge oats. So I'm just going to type in oats. Now there's so many options. Best advice I can give is just to pick the basic option, unless you know the brand. If you know you're having Quaker Oats, then click that. But if you're not sure, or just kind of generic, just click on a generic one. Look, there's no brand there. So I had, for example, I like to use grams. Some of you might like to use ounces, maybe use tablespoons, not really for oats. So this is your servings of. So I have to change that to grams for me to make sense, because I had 50 grams of oats. So what's 50 grams of oats is 0.5 of 100 grams. Hopefully you understood that. 50 grams, 0.5 of 100. You can check here. Okay, 0.5, 100, calories, etc. Add to diary. Now if it's something more like, that doesn't come in a packet, like chicken, just type that in. I have a lot of save foods because I've used this for years. So if you just start MyFitnessPal, you won't have any safe foods. But once you add it once, it will save. So chicken is pretty broad. Look, you've got frankfurter, chicken fat, chicken shawarma. It's just a whole variety of things. So I add chicken breast. So I'm actually going to type that in. Now again, you've got some brands here. I'm just going to try and pick the most basic one I can find. Like no teriyaki, no barbecue. I didn't have that. I just had plain chicken breast. And so I think there's one here. Grilled chicken breast. So let's go with that. So this is ounces. Some of you might use ounces. Said again, I don't. So this has grams. Some might not have the one you want. Pretend grams isn't here. So then you'll have to find a different one which does have grams, or you have to work out conversions, which is pretty annoying. So I'm going to pick grams. I had 150 grams. So 150 times 1 is 150. Add food to diary. So you're basically going to do that with every single food you eat in a day. If you're having a meal with a lot of ingredients, try to break it down. Try to be as accurate as possible. It would never be 100%, so don't worry so much about that. So that's how you add your foods. Now, what you do is if I go back to this day, okay, so this was the day I actually filled out. So if we go all the way down, you can see my foods, etc. To the bottom, here's my goals for that day, and this is what I had. So my calories are about right, my carbs were actually way low, my fats were a tiny bit high, and my protein's basically spot on. Now on your phone, this is on a laptop, don't forget, on your phone, there's an option to pick a nutrition pie chart. If you click nutrition, next to your diary, you can see a pie chart. So you just see a basic different breakdown. This is what I look at anyway, with my clients especially. Now, just a few other little things. If you go to settings, you might see my meals were meal 1, meal 2, meal 3. If you just started, yours will be breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You can change that here. I just changed it to suit me. And if you go down to here, this is what I do for my clients, put friends only for diary sharing, which means your friends can see your diary. You might not want to do that. It depends if you have anyone you want to be accountable to. So that's pretty much basic MyFitnessPal. So if you have any questions, it can be a little bit confusing. Take your time with it, practice. And if you've got any questions, just let me know. Cheers. See you later.